Amigos y suscriptores de YouTube, el día 2 estamos en la Blade Show y vamos directito al puesto de Jack Wolf porque tiene bastantes novedades para nosotros. Vamos a tener 2 de estas próximamente en el canal, revisión completa, nada de unboxings. Las voy a estar cargando por un rato y no solo eso, sino que también vamos a probar la nueva línea de producción barata que tiene Jack Wolf. Así que quédense en este video porque va a estar buenísimo.
So hey everyone, this is Ben with Jack Wolf Knives. I'm here with my father, Jeff Belkin. He came all the way from Michigan to see us here at the show.
I did.
Yeah.
What do you feel about your son that he's in a pretty big knife show?
I think it's fantastic. I think it's what he always wanted to do.
You are a knife guy also?
Not really. I'm a retired anesthesiologist.
Wow, that's great. That's great. Well, as an anesthesiologist, I say because I'm MD also.
Oh.
So you all the time play with blades, so
No,
not
the
too
surgeons
much.
played with blades
Yeah, I
and
know,
made
but
sure that people
you have
could
the
feel
blades
it.
around.
Yeah.
So Ben, what do you have here?
So this is our new Gateway series. These retail in the USA for $69.99, so $70. And these are traditional Barlow knife
Yeah.
featuring 14C 28N blade steel, an integral bolster and liner.
Yeah.
There is no stop pin, so traditional construction with kick on spring. And we have these here at the show, and soon they'll be at all our dealers for
But
sale.
you have already here in the show like a selling thing?
Yep. We brought some of each of these colors to sell, and
Yeah.
yesterday we sold almost all of them.
Wow, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
What more else do you have here?
So let's work our way down this way.
Let's do it.
So this knife is called Tango.
The new one.
Yep. Tango is a collaboration between Jack Wolf Knives and Cerberus Knives.
All right.
Cerberus Knives is in California.
Great.
And Tango represents the start of a new product line from Jack Wolf Knives where we bring designs from young, talented designers,
Yeah.
and we produce them with our OEM, our materials, our manufacturing methods. And you'll notice this looks different from
Yeah.
our typical offerings.
What is a liner lock?
This is, we call bolster lock,
Bolster lock.
so like a liner lock, but the frame is the lock. This has a compound grind
Yeah.
and thumb studs, 2 things we've never done before.
That's great, man. I love that.
Yeah,
Because you have 2 grindings. There's a
there's hollow here
hollow,
and
yeah,
flat here.
flat over there.
Yep, and a swedge, so it's very attractive and very effective.
You told me yesterday that you will have this Monday in Knife Center some special or
Yeah.
something like that.
That's this one here.
Wow, it's crazy.
So this is crystallized titanium with gold anodize
Yeah,
and a DLC blade with belt satin finish underneath.
that's great. That's great.
So yes, this is exclusively available at Knife Center.
Which is the steel again?
This is S90V.
I love that one. I love that one. Something else that you have? You have some specials for
Yeah,
the
we
show?
have some show specials. So this is called Prickly Pear.
Okay.
This is a small scalpel fixed blade. These are USA made in California.
Yeah.
And so we have some of these. And then we have some unique versions of these knives here. This is Vampire Fix EDC with gold crystallized titanium
That's great, man.
and a sunburst milling pattern.
One of the questions those all the people ask me is how long it lasts this kind of finish on the blade.
So DLC is a exceptional coating, and it's very, very difficult to damage it. I think
right.
it lasts as long as the blade lasts.
All right. So it's not powder coating.
No.
It's like a
It's a particle vapor deposition. It's
Wow.
a very high-tech process,
Yeah.
and it makes the blade steel more essentially corrosion proof
wow.
and very resistant to damage. So it's an exceptional finish. It's exceptional. Yeah.
And what more else?
So we have specials here. This is Diamondback Jack. This has polished backspacer,
Yeah.
polished pocket clip, hand satin blade, carbon fiber scales. All of these versions are made in small batches, maybe 20, 22
Okay.
pieces. Yeah. And then this is After Hours Jack.
Yeah.
Yep. So we make these versions to sell at the knife shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there are specials for the knife shows.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yep. This is Big Bro Jack. It's a slip joint.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
You will continue make slip joints, but in this premium line, for say something.
Yeah. We've introduced now the Gateway line.
Yeah.
So we now will have a better mix of products. Sometimes we'll make premium, sometimes we'll make gateway, sometimes we'll make locking knife, sometimes
Yeah.
we'll make fixed blade. We don't want to make too much of one thing.
Yeah.
So now we have more variety during the year.
And what I'm seeing here, a pre-bar.
Yeah, so this was a dealer exclusive for one of my dealers called Blade Capone.
Okay.
And he made matching sets of pry bar from Lynch Northwest
Wow.
in Pacific Northwest United States with a matching Big Bro Jack.
Wow.
And
There's
so-
slip joint again.
Yeah, so he had some to bring, and I told him we could sell them on my table.
Oh, that's great. So everything on this table is for sale, right?
That's correct. A couple of the Gateway slip joints, we sold them out yesterday, but we still have a lot of this stuff available.
That's great. Tell me two things, though. I have curious about it. Why you choose the S90V steel on your blades?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think S90V is the perfect steel for my blades.
Yeah.
My blades are hollow ground,
Yeah.
and they're thin behind the edge. And these knives are not tactical knives. They're not meant for prying or abuse. Right?
Yeah.
They're meant for slicing. And so edge retention and corrosion resistance were my two priorities, and
Yeah.
this is where S90V is really strong.
Another thing that is crazy. Why in this blade the edge is like this? It's not really straight. I mean, it goes from
It goes downward. This way, when you're cutting,
Yeah.
the material is pulled into the cut.
Yeah.
And if you're cutting this way, the tip is now angled downward, making your
Yeah.
work easier to accomplish.
It was funny because when I did the proofs about this one, I was cutting like a normal blade. But when I realized the thing you are telling, the cuts go through so slicey, it was so different.
Yeah.
But you need to realize it as soon as you're starting to cutting things. But that's great, man. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yep. And I think also it looks good.
Yeah. You have some news for this year? What is
Oh,
coming
for-
for Jack Wolf?
Yeah. So we like surprises at Jack Wolf Knives, so we
But
never tell anybody.
Some like a sneak peek.
So let me think. Well, what I can say is
Yeah.
that we have a lot of really cool projects with some designers.
Yeah.
And I think you're really going to like them.
Wow. Other thing, a lot of people in Mexico, they ask me if you will continue making the blades about the knives. I mean, like you're like matching the same shapes those you
yeah.
already have in the blades.
Right. So for example, this is available in a slip joint.
Yeah.
So yes, that's what we want to do is for many of our models have a slip joint version, a locking version, and a fixed blade version.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Well, Benjamin, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. And
Thank you, my
have
friend.
a nice show. Thank
See you
man.
later.
See you.
Vamos a ver qué hay en la Blade Show en Leon Ma. Yo sé que es una de las marcas favoritas de muchos. Es símbolo de calidad. Está metiendo aceros M390, S90. Buenas cosas. Vamos a ver qué hay. Y no solo eso, sino que lo más interesante de todo es que va a hacer un lanzamiento el día de hoy. Hoy sábado. Así que vamos a tener algunas premisas con el buen Leon Ma, que ya saben muchos, es de Malasia, así que vamos a ver esto.
website early this morning, 2 a.m.
This one.
Yes, that is new. And then we also have the new version of the Cuff 3.5.
All right.
It's a monoblock handle, Magna Cut steel.
Nice. That's great, man. This is the new one, and you launched this one and that one, right?
This whole collection right here,
Okay.
Warrior 3, we have, I think, 7 or 8 different inlay materials. This is the only non-inlay we have, but it has that pattern, carbon fiber, burlap. This is the half carbon fiber,
Great.
half titanium. This is the one that I carry. This is the marble.
That's nice. With the inlay, with the carbon fiber. That's great, man. This is so smooth.
Yeah, it's my favorite daily. Nice to meet you.
Oh.
How you finding it?
Say again?
How you finding it?
Great.
Great.
Yesterday's a little slow.
Yeah.
Today's picking up. But it's been really good. I've been really enjoying walking around. It's a big crowd this year.
Yeah. Good first experience for me.
It's your first year?
First time here.
Is this your first day or were you here yesterday?
No, first day.
Nice.
Welcome. Leon's been coming here for like 30 years. So
I know. Yeah,
hopefully,
I followed him for a long time now.
Oh, you say this is a monoblock.
Yes.
He inspired me to
It's
get
a
into
monoblock,
design.
right? Yeah. Just one side.
Do you have any designs
That's the
out?
back spacer too.
Okay.
What's your name?
Jonathan Styles.
Check that out.
Yeah, design for Kaiser.
Like this.
Okay.
Wow, yeah.
Hey, you see the line?
Yeah, I see
going
the
on this
line.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like this. Yeah.
About 2 years. Because
What do you think about Magna Cut? It suits you. You feel well.
I think there's a lot of hype,
Yeah, it is.
but the thing is, I haven't done enough testing
Yeah.
to say like one or the other. I think most of the seals now are so good
Yes.
that people are looking for some kind of edge.
Yeah.
But if they know how to maintain the edge, and it still works.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like the rust resistance.
Yes.
I like the high hardness that people can achieve with it.
Yeah, 62 maybe sometimes.
And then people told me up to 64.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to do it and then make it brittle.
Yeah. Too much video, and then the people will say, "Hey, it cheapens to me," and yeah.
That's the scary part for
Yeah, I
manufacturing.
know.
We have some mutuals, man.
I would imagine we probably do.
Bird shot, cool guy. Love the noise.
They could have been. They could. Yeah, yeah. I've talked to him a number of times throughout the years.
Actually, you've talking to me a lot too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I do the media for it.
And what do you have new in your other brand, the
No, there's
Euretic?
nothing new this year.
Is nothing?
Nothing yet.
Come on. Yeah.
Next year. Because it's
Okay.
been, all the conversation about tariffs
Yeah.
and duties and all this.
Yes.
All of us have been scared shitless about bringing
Yeah.
stuff in. Because it's like, we retail that for 85.
Yeah.
So with the tariff, it'll be 185.
Yes. Yes.
And then these will be like, instead of 330,
Yeah.
over 500-600.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's-
It will be crazy
It'll
though.
be too crazy.
Yes.
Too crazy.
Yeah. So this is the new launch for
the Warrior
today.
3,
Okay.
yes.
Perfect. And these and that they are
Similar, but not
Similar,
the same.
but yeah.
That one's a much straighter design.
yeah,
And this is
like a Barlow, right?
Yeah, this is like an upstrut contour.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. And you're now designing with the Witter White River.
So White River and we've been talking for years.
Yes.
And because I'm a former chef,
Yeah.
I wanted to
Oh, you
make,
were a-
I'm a former chef.
yeah, that's
I wanted
nice.
to make a set of kitchen knives,
Yeah.
and they said, "Yeah, let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
Let's do
Yeah.
it." You know.
Let me handle one of those. Ya. A esto me refería. Buenos cuchillos con un buen acero para la cocina, porque si no, y totalmente inoxidables, que es el S35BN. Vean esta belleza. Está interesante, pero aunque sea totalmente redondo aquí, que es algo de lo que yo quiero hacer, se indexa perfectamente bien a la mano. Y vamos con este otro. Vean este. Va de delgadito a más ancho. Muy bonitos estos. Vean este. Aquí cambia un poco, pero la misma principio de delgado a ancho, así que puedes sin mayor problema hacer los cortes. Ahí está. Y en Eutetic, algo de lo que tenemos ahora es, sigue viendo esta misma línea que ya la probamos en el canal, pero vean estas. ¿Qué es lo que les digo? En este pequeño hace totalmente la diferencia. Este ya la conocen, pero este no lo conocen.